Hey guys, it's AJ from Design the Everything. This video is going to be a little bit different than what I've done in the past. This will actually be a project video, not as much a tutorial, though if you watch it, I promise you will still learn plenty. So I have this little lock, and we are going to 3D print a key to go in this. I do have an existing key. I'm not making one from scratch. So to start off, we'll go over here to Fusion. And we're going to use a photo reference. So I'm going to hit attach canvas, and I've already taken a picture of the key on a sheet of paper. So if you look at it there, there's the key with the sheet of paper. I'm just going to hit OK for that on that for now. I'm going to come over here to the bar, right click, calibrate. We'll go straight top down. And since I know how big this sheet of paper is, I'm going to use that as my calibration point. So about there. And a sheet of paper is 8.5 by 11. So make that 11 inches. And now that key is the right size. So let's do a construction plane. I'm going to do one offset from the origin plane. And I want it just past the nose of the key. That'll work. On that one, on that plane, we're going to attach another canvas. And this is the profile of the key. So again, that is small. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to hide this top canvas so I can see this one, look at it straight on. And I'm going to take my calipers and measure the overall width of the key here. So I'm going across the widest point, and I read 0.4. So let's see, 0.484 inches. So I'm going to go over here, right click, calibrate, click across the center of the widest points, and 0.484. Or I'm sorry, that is actually 0.384. That's a bit more reasonable. All right, so now that one's scaled and the other one's scaled. Let's get our orientation right here. So I'm going to turn this back on, the top canvas back on. All right, so I'm just going to look at the key here and make sure the orientation's right. So that looks like that. I'm going to set that down on my computer when I rotate up. So this top is actually flipped 180 from where it should be. What if I look at it from this side? If I look at it from this side, that. So I'm going to set that down. All right, so I can't get it to the right orientation. I'm going to need to rotate this. So I'm going to come over here to this profile. I'm going to edit canvas, and let's rotate this 180 degrees. And actually, I noticed the picture was a little bit off before, so let's make that line up better. There we go. Now it goes straight across. So again, I'm going to look at the key. I'm going to match it up with the orientation I see in the picture, which is like that. And then when I rotate around, look, it's at the same orientation. Cool, so that's our right orientation. I'm going to hide this top profile again, or the top photo reference. Look flat at this, start a sketch that is on that same plane. Actually, oops. I'm going to start a sketch. It's on that plane we made earlier. Is that one. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to trace these outsides with the line tool. I'm just going to make straight lines all the way across. So you could do this much, much neater. But really, I'm going to be limited by the quality of my 3D printer, so all these little ugly bumps and stuff aren't going to show up. I'm going to hit Stop Sketch, and I'm going to hide this profile, show the top, and extrude this out all the way down the length of the key. Now, somewhere here, things are a little bit mismatched. I missed the top of that key. I probably should have adjusted that earlier, but that's okay. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go back over here to the sketch we just did, and we'll just drag it around until we have it in the right spot. So I'll drag it to the left. There, we'll change this angle a little bit. So drag it over until it's lined up there. Let's try that. So coming back top view, that looks pretty good to me. Now you notice it's too big. That's okay. We're about to fix that. So I'm going to hide that body, and I'm going to come back here and make another sketch. Oops, not there. I'm going to make another sketch on this base plane here. So I'm going to go through and trace all these lines again. Don't let that shadow confuse you. That's just a shadow on the key. I'm going to click. Now, when I'm tracing these lines, I am holding down the control button. And what that does is that won't let Fusion 360 create any automated constraints. So if I didn't hold that down, you see how it's jerking around? That's because it's trying to put it where it thinks you want it. It's trying to constrain it to the other lines, either parallel, perpendicular, collinear. It's trying to be intelligent. It just doesn't always work out that way when you're doing something like this. I'm just going to trace around. All right, and now that I'm done with the real key, I'm just going to come way out here and make a big shape. So there's my profile. I'm going to stop sketch. I want to see that first body again. And I'm going to hit E for extrude. I'm going to click on that profile we just made, and I'm going to do an intersection. So then when I drag this up all the way through and hit OK, we are left with our key shape in two directions. So there's that profile, and there's this profile. Something might be a little bit off here. This looks strange, but we're going to go ahead and print this out and see if it works. I just pulled the key off the printer. Here it is. It, again, doesn't look quite like the key because it's got the, I didn't bother with the circle on the end, but I'm about to try this for the first time. Let's see how it works. It doesn't fit. Yeah, I am not going to be able to force that in. So I'm just going to go back to the original model and make some changes. I just finished going through and making everything a little bit thinner. When I compared the key to the 3D printed key, I could tell the this view is right, but this view, the key just got too thick. I don't know if that happened in 3D printing or if that happened in my model, but I went ahead and changed all of the different, made everything just a little bit thinner, and let's see how that fixes it. So I'm going to go ahead and print it again, and I'll be back in 3 minutes. So the next print is off the printer, and let's give it a try. I am very optimistic about this one. So it fits, it's in. It definitely feels a bit more wobbly than the other one. Hey, look at that. We have successfully 3D printed a key. How cool is that? If you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see the rest of my videos as they come out, please subscribe. Thank you.